What happens when your systematic attempt to secure a functional, play-anchored sanctuary traps you inside a high-stakes eligibility sabotage matrix under the tight surveillance of an aggressive athletic hegemony, and your only hope of survival is to maintain a strict, hyper-vigilant personal defense strategy before an encroaching shadow threat permanently dismantles your biological boundaries? In this breathlessly paced, high-stakes sports noir and roster thriller masterpiece of absolute structural irony, territorial paranoia, and heavy administrative friction, the traditional boundaries of standard football fiction shatter under an avalanche of pure recruitment investment calculations and hyper-vigilant sideline defense mechanics. The narrative follows a fiercely independent, highly analytical protagonist whose structured stadium reality hits a sudden logistical wall as his hard-won tranquility is systematically targeted by external hostile actors. Driven by a raw survival instinct to safeguard his career autonomy, secure high-friction asset protection, and avoid total submission to predatory administrative framing from an unseeing web of elite coach lords and ruthless agency predators, he constructs a desperate, hyper-vigilant plan of strategic defense. The true brilliance of this fast-paced investigative survival playbook summary lies in Love's exceptional mastery of mass-scale situational claustrophobia, localized locker room coordination grids, and agonizing forced proximity physical friction. As the primary targets navigate their high-pressure compromise behind closed stadium doors and heavily secured athletic department borders, his standard defensive armor completely melts into an elite, terrifying game of pure physical and mental survival against competitors tracking his every breakthrough in roster resistance. Every clandestine encounter, secure perimeter scanner sweep of the goal line boundary, and localized territory boundary transaction inside the Falcon Theater becomes a minefield of potential exposure, exposing deep institutional exploitation, historic generational team debts, and a toxic inner circle of hidden administrative entities protecting their own dark, lucrative agendas. Trapped in close quarters with an incoming alpha threat who actively monitors his career submission to shield his own private target control from a tightening trap, the Protectors unhinged, own the field and eliminate the threat protective instincts flare back to life, forcing a final high-pressure alliance where a single mismanaged play allocation or broken tactical trust means the absolute execution of their final defenses. For hard-boiled relationship procedurals, dark institutional collapse mechanics, and fiercely resilient sports enthusiasts who live for complex multi-layered plots handled with narrative precision, this volume delivers an unputtable listening experience where all ordinary safety nets vanish completely.